If you are a veteran who served during a war and now have medical needs that you're financially incapable of paying for, or you're the family member of a veteran like this, did you know that the VA, Veterans Administration, has an aid and attendance pensions benefit that you may be eligible for? In this video, we're going to check on the qualifications and see whether it's something that you maybe should be applying for if you haven't already, because so many veterans are eligible and so few are applying. So stay tuned. Hi, it's Robin with SeniorSafetyAdvice.com. Thanks for tuning into our channel. We put out a new video every Friday to help you with tips and tricks for aging in place safely. So like I said, today I want to talk about the VA, the Veterans Administration Aid and Attendance Benefit. Like I said, a lot of people are not aware that they qualify for it. In fact, about 25% of veterans are eligible, but only about 5% actually receive the benefit. It can be a little complicated to apply for. It can take a little time for you to hear. By that I mean most of the time it takes about 6 to 8 months for the VA to make a decision on it. Sometimes it can take a year or maybe a little more. But in the end, if you have a financial need and you have medical needs as well, it can be well worth the time that it took to apply and then wait. Those benefits are retroactive, so even if it does take 6, 8, 10 months, whatever, to get that benefit, you'll receive the back benefit from when you did apply, assuming that you are eligible and accepted into the program. So it can mean a big difference for a senior, depending on, all of the various things that go into it. A veteran can receive about $18.81 per month, give or take. A spouse, if the veteran is deceased but there is a surviving spouse who has not remarried, that spouse could be eligible for somewhere around $1,200 a month in benefits, or a couple can be eligible for about $2,200 a month in benefits. So like I said, it's worth the time and the effort to apply for this. So this money is tax-free. It can be used for your care. So in other words, if you're in assisted living, a private pay nursing home, if you're living at home but require in-home care, or if you're in a place that you require or have board and care, this benefit can be used to pay for that or towards that. So in order to get this benefit, there are a couple of qualifications that the veteran needs to meet. They have to have a demonstrated financial need, and they also have to have a medical need. So the first thing that has to be met is that they have to be eligible for a veteran's basic pension. So in order to meet the qualifications for the basic veteran's pension, you have to meet at least one of the following requirements. You have to be at least 65 years of age or older and have no or limited income. Or you have to be permanently and totally disabled. Or you have to be getting an SSI benefit. Or you have to be getting Social Security disability. Or you have to be residing in a nursing home. So that takes care of the basic requirement for the pension, but then you also have to have some type of a medical need in order to get the aid and attendance pension benefit. So the medical need qualifications are, and you have to have just one of these. So you have to be bedridden except for going to medical treatments or medical doctors, medical appointments of some type. Or you have to have a severe visual impairment. They do have a visual level that you have to meet, so I'm going to give you some links to the VA down in the comment or in the description below, and that way you can kind of read up on the actual minute details. But suffice to say, for this video, you have to be very severely visually impaired, or you have to be residing in a nursing home due to physical or mental incapacity, and the mental incapacity can be having dementia or Alzheimer's. Or you must need help with activities of daily living. So in other words, you or your loved one can't dress themselves, can't eat by themselves. They need help with toileting, they need help with getting dressed, things like that. So the last qualification, as I mentioned, is that you have to have had wartime service. You have to only have 1 day of wartime service. So that means that if you or your parent, whatever, served the final day of World War II, that counts. But in addition, then they also have to have 90 days consecutive of military service in addition to that 1 day of wartime. The wars that you must have served in are either World War II or Korea or Vietnam or the Gulf War. Now, there are years that fall into those wars, and so again, you want to look that up for sure on the Veterans website, which I will give you the link to, just to be sure that you do fall into those parameters for the wars. But in general, this will help you decide whether or not it's something even worth applying for. So there are other things that you'll have to do in order, you'll have to fill out the application. You're going to have to provide income statements, things like that. As I said, the veteran is going to have to show that there is a financial need. So there's an asset level that they're going to have to meet. This excludes their home and their car and their personal assets, but there's going to be a threshold that they're going to have to be under, which is somewhere in the neighborhood of about $123,000 in assets. And then also they're going to have to prove their income, whatever their pension is or Social Security income, things like that. So you'll have to get that together. But again, given the amount of money that can be obtained by getting this benefit, it's well worth the time and effort to apply. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. Also, if you have any comments, please drop them in the section below. And again, please subscribe to our channel. It's free. We put out a video every Friday, and we would love it if you would continue to join us. So thank you for watching. Take care. See you in the next video. Bye.